is back with another entry in the Reno lineup, and this time, it's the OPPO Reno 14 series. Today's full focus is on the OPPO Reno 14 Pro 5G. Hey guys, CJ here, and if you're wondering what upgrades you're getting, how it handles, or if this should be your next daily driver, stick around. We're gonna break everything down in this full review. Right off the bat, the OPPO Reno 14 Pro 5G feels like it belongs in the premium class. It has this clean and modern aesthetic that isn't too flashy, but you can definitely tell it's built with quality materials. The back comes in two finishes: titanium gray, which gives off a more industrial and subtle look, and opal white, which is the flashier of the two, with a velvet-like iridescent effect that shifts color depending on the angle. As you can tell, our unit here is the titanium gray colorway. The whole device feels sturdy, and that's not surprising considering OPPO used their crystal shield glass, which is a type of Gorilla Glass 7 eye protection on the front. It's one of their most durable panels yet, and it should handle daily wear and tear much better than your average glass panel. It's also got a triple IP rating, IP66, IP68, IP69 to be exact, which is something you rarely see in a smartphone. That means it's protected against dust, submersion in water, and even high-pressure water jets. Button and port placements are standard with the clean layout. On the right side, you have your power and volume controls, while the bottom holds the USB Type-C port, SIM card tray, and one of the two stereo speakers. The top holds the other speaker and microphone. Overall, OPPO nails the design here with its premium and durable build without going overboard with it. Going to the front, the OPPO Reno 14 Pro 5G comes with a large 6.83-inch OLED display that gives you plenty of detail and clarity without draining the battery too much. Colors are rich, contrast is deep thanks to OLED tech, and it looks excellent whether you're browsing, watching videos, or gaming. What makes it even better is the 120Hz adaptive refresh rate, which adjusts between 60, 90, and 120Hz depending on what you're doing. This helps conserve battery when you don't need the extra frames while keeping things real smooth when you do. As for protection, like we mentioned earlier, you're getting Gorilla Glass 7 eye, which should keep your mind at ease if you're prone to the occasional drop. Watching content on this display is an enjoyable experience. The stereo speakers also help with that, providing a full and immersive sound profile. Audio gets loud enough to fill a room and stays fairly balanced, with great clarity and decent bass. However, when at max volume, the sound tends to get a bit distorted. Biometrics are handled through an in-display fingerprint sensor, and it's fast and accurate. There's also face unlock, which works well in most lighting conditions. If you followed OPPO's past releases, you'd know that they don't shy away from packing capable cameras, and that continues here. With the OPPO Reno 14 Pro 5G, you're getting a triple rear camera setup. The main camera has a wide 1.8 aperture along with optical image stabilization, which helps with sharper shots and steady video. The second sensor is an ultra-wide that's great for landscape and group shots, while the third is a periscope telephoto camera with 3.5 times optical zoom. This gives you a lot of flexibility whether you're shooting wide, up close, or zoomed in. Up front, there's another 50-megapixel sensor with autofocus. In well-lit scenes, images come out crisp and colorful with good dynamic range. Skin tones look natural and detail remains sharp for the most part. The ultra-wide lens captures a wide field of view without too much distortion either. When zooming in though, some shots tend to be on the softer side, but that's just us pixel peeping. Shooting in poor lighting though can be a challenge for this camera. The AI tends to struggle with accurately focusing on the subject and keep details in. Because of this, some photos don't come out as crisp or detailed as they would with proper lighting. Video recording surprisingly good, being able to capture up to 4K at 60 frames per second for both the rear and the front. But hey, you can judge it yourself though with our sample shots here. This is the OPPO Reno 14 Pro 5G shooting at 4K at 60 frames per second. So this is what it looks like. Oh. One more time. And then we go on this side. Here are the colors. Here's the details. So what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. Under the hood, the Reno 14 Pro is powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 8450 chipset. Our unit comes with 12GB of RAM and 512GB of storage. For daily tasks like messaging, browsing, and social media, performance is smooth and efficient, and you won't feel any lag even if you're multitasking heavily. When it comes to gaming, casual titles like Uma Musume and Pokemon Unite run well on high settings without any noticeable stutters, and the phone handles them effortlessly. Graphic-heavy titles like Persona 5 The Phantom X, Wuthering Waves, and Zenless Zero do push the phone a bit harder. There is a bit of lag at first, especially during intense combat and graphically demanding animations. However, thanks to OPPO's Hyper Boost system, things settle down after a short while. You probably won't be running these heavier titles at max settings without some compromises, but with Hyper Boost on, they're definitely still enjoyable. The thermals handled well enough as I haven't experienced intense overheating with the device. Here are our benchmark scores if you need better context though. The Reno 14 Pro 5G runs on ColorOS 15 based on Android 15. It's a clean and modern UI with plenty of room for customization. You'll find options for themes, icon packs, and even transitions. So if you like to tweak your phone's look, you'll enjoy this one. One gripe that I have is that there is a lot of bloatware right out of the box. They come in folders which you can delete and uninstall, but they are an eyesore the first time you boot the phone up. Navigation is smooth and the high refresh rate display helps keep everything feel responsive. The system animations are polished and even gesture controls feel natural and fluid. The app jar and notification shade are easy to use, and the multitasking interface lets you open apps in split screen or floating windows. There are some notable features here like AI Editor 2.0, AI Flash Photography, and AI Live Photo baked into the camera app. The OPPO Reno 14 Pro 5G checks all the right boxes in the connectivity department. It supports 5G, Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.4, GPS, NFC, and USB Type-C. You also get an IR blaster right here. There's also support for dual nano SIMs. Whether you're transferring files, gaming online, or just hopping between networks, you'll find the experience stable and reliable. As for battery, you're getting a large 6200 mAh unit, which is more than enough to last the full day. In fact, in our PC Mark battery test, the OPPO Reno 14 Pro scored 11 hours and 32 minutes, which is a solid result considering the high refresh rate and OLED screen. That number should translate to real-life world use involving snapping some pics, gaming, and social media browsing without worrying about running to the charger by midday. And when it does need a recharge, OPPO includes 80-watt SuperVOOC fast charging along with 50-watt AirVOOC wireless charging here. From a power management perspective, the Reno 14 Pro 5G is efficient. Makes it a great choice for power users or anyone who's always on the go. At the time of making this video, we still don't have the official Philippine price for the OPPO Reno 14 Pro. But if we go by the spec sheet alone, it's clearly positioned as a premium mid-ranger or upper flagship tier device. You're getting strong durability, a great display, triple 50-megapixel cameras, and a decent gaming experience. On paper, it looks like OPPO checked off a good chunk of the important boxes here. If you're someone who wants a reliable everyday phone with good battery life, solid cameras, enough power for casual to moderately heavy gaming, this one might be the one to consider. But what do you think of the OPPO Reno Pro 5G? Are you planning on getting it? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you find this video helpful or informative, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon to get notified of our future uploads. Check us out on our socials, that's Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok, and seeyougatech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. Once again, this has been CJ, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye! See you later!